opposition team, their worst case scenario is nothing will happen, but they will need to bear the consequences, which the rate of abortion and genetic disorder will increase. So, in the end, the opposition team is not going to make any difference, and they would worsen the cases of abortion and genetic disorder. In comparison, the data lead us to the conclusion that our team's worst case scenario is much more acceptable than the opposition team. Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine that if you are a parent, you have an unborn baby, but you have already known that your unborn baby is suffering from the genetic diseases. How would you feel? And what will you do? And now, we have this opportunity to save our baby, or don't let them suffer from genetic diseases. So, why don't we use this opportunity to prevent those cases happen? Lastly, the topic of today we are discussing is that this technology, we are allowed this technology to be assist, and use it or not is depend on the parent's decision. And I would like to emphasize again that the burden of proof for today is at the opposition team. Until now, they have yet to see that this gender selection technology is so deadly and harmful and dangerous. Therefore, due to our superiority in our support of arguments, the government time stands and take this debate home. Hence, I would like to urge the members of the floor to stand with us in saying that parents should be allowed to choose their baby's gender. Vote for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. and she has spoken for 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to an end of this debate, and please adjourn to let the educators take their decision. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back now. The educators will give both of the teams some comments. First, let's invite Mr. Benjamin to give his comments.
So we go one by one. So both teams did really good, and I can see the level rating also is getting higher. And yeah, there's one thing you guys need to be aware of is statistic. It's good to bring out some statistic, but if it's too much, it's very hard for us to digest it. And you need to focus more on the points, not the statistic. And both teams, second speaker, you guys forget to restate, right? Yeah. Restate. Yeah, you guys should restate motions. And yeah, keep moving people together. I think
Thank you, Mr. Benjamin. Now let's invite Ms. Beyond to give comments.
His comments are so useful, he left me speechless. So, I'll go one by one, okay? Okay, I'll start from the government's first speaker. Very strong, very confident, not reading a lot, has eye contact, it's very good. I like the deliver. And to conclude, the performance is very steady. It's just good. Okay. So for the second speaker, I think the one sentence that hit me and that convinced me for a while to stand with the government team is that her last words were, their stand does not discriminate any gender. And then she continues to elaborate on this point, which straight away kicked off all of the points, because the opposition team's points were surrounding gender discrimination, gender imbalance, stereotypes, all of these, and compared to that, their points are more complete from all fields, all perspectives. Okay, so yes, that's for the second speaker, and for the third speaker, job is that you gave us the answer of, and then solved the whole clash of this debate. Is that you said that all the opposition's points can be solved by one solution, and that is education. So, and then she emphasized on that, and then did all rebuttals very well and very clearly. I like that. Very good. And for the reply speaker of the government team, I like the reply speech a lot, really a lot. And I think the reason that I liked about her speech is that she compared both sides' points, and then she described the scenarios. Like for example, she said the what scenario? Best scenario. Best case scenario is that yours is blah blah blah, and then mine is blah blah blah, and then theirs is more realistic. And then for the worst case scenario, yours is blah blah blah, theirs is blah blah blah, and then you said acceptable. Is it unacceptable?
Ours is acceptable, and theirs is not making any difference.
Oh, because
They will bear the consequences.
in my point of view, I thought is that their worst case scenario is more unacceptable, so it should be.
Ours is more acceptable, but yours are
Wait. I think your worst case scenario is more unacceptable in my point of view, because what I mean is okay, so very good job, okay? I like all of your performance. And for the opposition team, first speaker, also very clear points. Your mentor has very high marks for me. So keep up the good job. And second speaker, right? I think if you're not very firm with your speech, then don't risk taking POIs. You understand? Like, if you yourself is not firm enough, if you accept POI, it will throw you off. It will make you more nervous, and you don't know where your speech continues. So, but in my opinion, I think since the clash of this debate is that since they emphasize so much on how deadly is this technology, I think your third point is the strongest. Too risky. Yes. So overall, and then third speaker, I think did you bring up new points? Because like the whole debate, I didn't remember listening about enough money to pay. Like about the financial reasons, I didn't listen from both.
He talked about it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So I was a bit confused there, but your delivery was very strong. But next time I think can be more slower, because the whole debate has battles, has clashes, but their delivery is steady and quite slow. So when the pace suddenly goes too quickly, my brain's a bit slow. Sorry, yeah. Okay. So I think your speech is very good. And then for the reply speaker, also I think did a good job, because you also summarize your points, summarize their points, and then you compared the points. So very good job. I think this debate is a very mature debate. So.
Ms. Beyond, and now let's invite our Chief Educator to give us
She has done so well, so I will cut it short. Before I give any comment, I'd like to know how probably who is the first time attendee. Please to go second time. Okay. It's a normal when you join for first time nervous, then we have to deal with all this stuff. take it as a lesson. It's very good. You have already done a good job. Okay. I just want to congratulate all of you. I've seen you probably since J1, J2, some of you, and you have improved a lot, really a lot. Okay, you are organized. You can give very constructive point. Okay, just one thing. Debate is something about preparation. Okay, you before you go for a debate, definitely you prepare what the opposition will their point. Okay, so how you are going to resolve it. So you also prepare data to prove that. I do like data because if you prove your statement with data, it means this is very convincing. This statement is very convincing. Okay, but too many data, you have to look at the and keep reading, then you cannot deliver well. Okay, anyway, all done a good job.
Thank you, Ms. Ong. So now Ms. Ong, the Chief Educator, will announce the winning team and the best speaker.
Okay, straight to the point. We have decided that the winner is a government team. And the best speaker is Shannon. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.
I'd like to announce that the government team is the winner for this round. Congratulations. This is the end of the round debate. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.